All right, let's talk about familiars. So the first thing we're going to talk about, we're going to start by looking at familiars pack 1. In order to get pack 1, 1A, and 1B unlocked, what you need to do is you need to do the skirmish number 8. And once you do that, you can start building, I think, all those buildings in that section here. Those two are not for familiars, but you can start building your monster hold. Once you do that, I believe you can start, I think you can do any of them. So the gym, a spire, and a spring. Don't remember what's the proper order, but at the end of the day, what you want to do is you want to start building them up to one by one. So in order to get this one to level 2, you got to have all the other ones at level 1, for instance. So you want to get them. What I suggest is do one gym when you start, because especially if you start a fresh account, a new account, you're not gonna have a lot of high grade heroes. So your heroes, you're gonna have a couple ones, let's say 10, 12 heroes, and they're gonna be like gray or green, maybe one blue. So they're not gonna give you a good boost. As you can see, I have 33 heroes, so I'm able to split them when I'm training, and I get about 12 to 13 hours of training. So when you start, you want to do just one gem, because if you train your familiar and you have multiple gems and you split them, you get like 3-4 hours each. But when you go to sleep, I mean, you're gonna be wasting some times, because halfway through your sleep, your training is gonna be done. You're not gonna get anything from it. So it's better to have one gem when you start, and then just do like 8 to 12 hours of training. And then every time you log on, you just refresh it. You just stop it and then retrain it. So you want to make sure you have your spire, because you'll see your spires, they go from you can do one pack at level 1, and then at level 5 you get 2, and then 9 you get 3. So you want to make sure you want to hit those thresholds, because in between you're not getting anything basically until you hit a threshold. So you want to make sure you hit those thresholds. So one gym, a couple spire, a couple spring. You want to manage your anima. Springs, what they give you is anima production per hour, a max storage, and also the merging speed boost. So they are a very you're gonna need to max your spring when you want to use speed ups. What I suggest that you start your speed up, and you're only gonna use your speed up for pack 3 and pack 4. So you want to stock them until you get to pack 3. But I'll talk about it later. What I want to talk about is, so when you start, obviously you're gonna be looking at pack 1. So on this video, we're gonna talk about pack 1A and pack 1B. So which one should you do first? My suggestion is you start with 1B, pack 1B. And why is that? And it's for this one familiar called Aquirus. One thing you'll notice, it's leveled, it's tier 2. So each pack has, let's see, pack 1 has tier 1 familiars and 1 rare. So 1B as Aquirus, 1A as Territe. In pack 2, you're gonna have a rare on each type, and pack 3, you're also gonna have a rare, which is a tier higher than the other ones. So why is Aquirus the one you want to do first? It's because of the skills that you get once you level it to level 20 and you have 10 runes. People will say medals, because we use medals for heroes to level them up, but for familiars it's runes. So once you get 10 runes, You can upgrade it to adult. This is at level 60. Once you get level 50, you can upgrade it to elder, but the skill, the refresh skill, you get it at level 20 and adult. And why is it good? It's because it gives you, it's an active skill and you have to press on it with a cooldown time. You get free stamina. And at level 10, you get it twice a day up to 120 STA. That's really good. STA is very important because it's gonna take you maybe like, I don't know, sometime 18 months, more than that. It's gonna take you 2 years to get all your free-to-play heroes maxed out and all that gold. Roughly 2 years, something like that, between 18 months and 24 months. That's what it took me on most of my accounts. So I kind of know how it goes. So that's the familiar you want to get first. The other ones, they give you, this one gives you food production. It's not that great. You're gonna see once we hit Pact 2 that you'll get something interesting with food production. Otherwise, you should have enough troop so that you cannot produce enough food to make it worth it. The gnome gives you gold production, and when you start, it's good, but even if you're a very high level, you're gonna produce like 100,000 an hour, which is compared to 1 million for the other ones. Beastmaster gives you supply troops, travel speed. This is really good for banks or for people that trade a lot, but it's not a great skill. And the last one, Yeti. This one is good. Gathering troops, travel speed. Especially if you have a new account, you're gonna be gathering a lot. If you're free to play, you're gonna do guild fest. Sometimes you're gonna choose those quests, those gathering quests. So you want to make sure that you get to your tiles ASAP. So travel speed is good. That's good for KVK if you don't fight, if you gather, which there's no shame in gathering. And you want to gather because if you have a brand new account, you want to max out your free-to-play equipment. And some of the free-to-play equipment that you can build is something like these. What are they called? Mystic Box. They're really good for familiar training and also merging speed. And there's other types of equipment, but basically gathering, right? All right, so that's 1B. I suggest you start with 1B, and you start with 1B until you hit adult, until you get this one to level 20, upgrade it to adult, and then after that you just keep on training it in the gym to get it to level 50. You can leave it at 50 and then you can wait to get it to elder, which level 50 gets you level 8, which is good enough. So once you get it to adult, you're gonna want to move to 1A, and 1A there's 5 familiar. The rare one is Territe. You'll notice you get less runes for the rare ones compared to the common ones. This one is good because it gives you merging speed, which you're gonna want to max that at least to level 8 because it's a rare one. It's going to be easy to get it to level 20, so adult, but getting it to level 60, it's going to take some time to get all the runes. And then this skill that you get at level 20 adult gives you fragments or frags. It's not a lot. You're going to notice that when you're high level, I still hit that skill when it's off cooldown, but 5 and 30 frags, even if it's 3 times, it's not a lot. Once you get to be high level, you're gonna get more fragments from emerging packs than from this skill. But when you're low level, you want frags. You want to get those fragments because you're gonna be using fragments to level up the skills of Territe and Aquarius. And the reason for that is because you're gonna be getting a lot more rooms for these smaller familiars than Territe and Aquarius. So you're gonna be wanting to use those extra runes to level up the skills of the smaller familiar, and you want to be using fragments to level up the skills of your rare familiars. As far as the other ones, well, you'll have all the resource production. So this one gives you wood. You have this one that gives you stone. Engineer gives you ore. And JSeek gives you Vault storage. Vault storage is really only good to when you migrate. Gives you a little bit more space in your vault to migrate with a little bit more resource. It's not a lot. It's a minimal impact, but it's still good. So you just started playing. You got your skirmish level 8. You build up a little bit of one gem, a couple spring, a couple spire. That's your plan. You gonna want to start with 1B to get Quirus to level 20, at least unlock the skills. Then you can move to 1A to unlock the skills of Territe. And once you've done that, you can stop doing Pact 1, because at that point you should have Pact 2 unlock, which I'm going to talk about in the next video.